What's good, y'all? So somebody here is a copycat, a wannabe. This is someone here doing something the same as yours. Someone here could be duplicating something of yours. And this person definitely feels some type of way about it. They're ashamed. They're guilty. Okay? Someone here knows that they've either replicated, duplicated, copied, piggyback. Somebody here is definitely doing something like you. So, anyways, it's Mother Bazan living her best life, minding her business, doing it well. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, hola, bonjour, all that great stuff. If you're coming on back, welcome back, okay? Now, during this reading, general reading, I'm gonna call out signs, numbers, letters, shapes, lyrics, songs, any experience that pops up. I'm gonna share that with you. And if you're looking for a personal reading where I'm not picking up on all these energies that are coming across this video, as it does affect this video or reading, okay? Down below in the description, you will find all the information you need to contact me for your personal reading, as well as my Patreon where I offer other readings, all right? So yeah, the same as yours. Someone here, like I'm getting, they should be ashamed of themselves for sitting up here, again, cookie cutting. Wanting to be you or doing something like you. Yeah. Let's continue. All right, so I'm going to see what signs this resonates for, or who you could be thinking about, or what this may actually entail, what signs you should actually be looking for. This could be you, this could be the other person, this could be in your chart, their chart, or during this season. All right, but I'll clarify that. Can we get a few, what sign should we look out for? Aquarius, okay? An Aquarius could be copying you, or you could be copying an Aquarius, or this could have happened during Aquarius season, which is late January, early mid-February. Anybody else we should be aware of? Anybody else we should be aware of? Thank you. Libra, Taurus, and Cancer. All right? Virgo, Gemini. Yeah, someone here could be really big out there, but it's because they either copied somebody, took somebody's idea, is pretending to be somebody that they're not, or they took something of somebody's in order to become this great creator, this great content creator, someone here who, you know, moves so far ahead of everybody, but little do you know, this person took something from somebody. They're copying somebody. They redid something of somebody else's. They are a wannabe, okay? Take it back, return it, the owner, thief. Yeah, this person may not be crediting where they got it from, all right? This person, how do I say this? It's a fraud. This is giving me fraud. Someone here committing fraud for fame. Yep. You hear it all the time, especially now with social media. People will literally take your ideas, redo it just because, you know, they're big, they're famous. You know, I get a lot of people where, you know, they take, you know, as a nail tech, I've had people take my ideas left and right, left and right, left and right. They just assume, oh yeah, that's just somebody else who has nails, and, you know, this is what my client wants, or this is what I want to remake, and so I'm going to remake it and, you know, soak up all the, okay. So what's up with this copycat energy? Leo in the house. August 17th, August 3rd, August 7th, August 1st, January 8th, July 8th, March 8th, okay? What was I gonna say? Hold on. This person may come off like they're a strong person, like they've been through a lot, or they also may work out a lot, but let's keep going. I'm getting like photocopy, like someone here photocopying something, pretending to be like the person who built this muscle, but you built this muscle off of, again, copying things, trying to be something that, you know, someone else created. Oh no, it's interesting. Let's keep going. Thank you. The High Priestess and the Magician, again, Virgo, Gemini. The Master of Everything. And the Five of Cups. A disaster aboard the space cruiser, but is it what? But it's what? But is all hope lost? Someone here may be holding on or trying to keep something here together. All right? But with the High Priestess and the Magician, it's because this person knows how they created it. They know deep inside their soul that how they created this give me a second. There's always more to the story. That's what I'm saying. Like, someone here had to take other people out. Someone here had to, you know, I mean, with the Queen of Swords underneath that, she knows what she must, she knows what must be done, and she isn't afraid to do it. This is King of Swords underneath that. This is someone who's ruthless. They are cutthroat. They're a know-it-all. But I just don't understand why you have to destroy other people's creations or take from other people's creations and call it your own. Okay? Yeah, this person may be strong in numbers, strong in fame, status. February 1st, February 8th, February 7th, February 3rd, February 17th, January 2nd, August 2nd, March 2nd, July 2nd. Why can't this person make their own creation? That's what I don't understand. Like, why? I mean, if those people know how to create their own, you know, manifest whatever it is, like, why do you need to use their manifestation? This is giving me like someone here wants to move like fast or move past people. This is giving me like greed, like someone here wanting to be ahead of the masses or control the masses. Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody here who comes in with an offer. Someone here with a message of hard work. But that's what I'm saying. Like, whoever this is who's copying other people, they make it seem like they put in all this work. Like, I did this, I did that. Yes. You put in the work after you've seen somebody else do it. You know, not really. You didn't put in the work in order to actually think of something and go, let me see how this will come out, and then put it out there. And all you did was just, oh, that's cool. I think I'm going to take that and put in the work and call it mine. What is it that we are copying? What is it that we are copying? Like I said, this is piggybacking, forging ahead, using other people's creations to get ahead. What are we taking? What are we copying? Someone's work. Three of Pentacles. Someone here is taking someone else's ideas. What they say. One more for the Three of Pentacles, please. The Page of Pentacles. Develop your skills as seen on TV. Someone here may be doing something for cheap. Like if they are seeing something, wherever they're seeing it, they're doing it for cheap. Dirt cheap. So I'm just getting like someone here stepping on people's toes. So, hey. Anything else? Anything else? It's just interesting. Like, in my opinion, you know, you can develop your own skills, you know? But this is literally copying. This is literally like doing the exact same thing as somebody else. Like, no tweaking, no alternating. This is like wearing the same outfit as somebody else. Getting the same job as somebody else. Going to go get the same class as somebody else. Like learning from the same person as somebody else. Two of Swords. At the edge of the vast sea of space, she looked inward. Someone here doesn't want to trust who they are. So, you know, you hear it all the time. People would rather blend in than stick out. So this is just giving me like the safety game. If I do what they did, because people liked what they did, then I'll get the same, you know, follower count, views. You know, people will like that too because it's the same as that. The Wheel of Fortune. Where it stops, no one knows. So someone here is unable to actually think for themselves. They're afraid of their own ideas. Someone here doesn't have the confidence to trust their own ideas and run with that and to create that. So what they do for like a crutch or a safety net is they go around and just do what other people do to kind of like be safe. This person may be afraid of what other people may think of their own ideas. October 2nd, 1st, 7th, 3rd, 17th, 8th, January 10th, February 10th, August 10th, March 10th, July 10th. The Magician again. So Virgo, Gemini for sure. All right. 111, 111. An exciting adventure at the limits of human comprehension. That's the great thing about the mind, is it's limitless. Unless, of course, you decide to have restrictions, which is why you feel like you're unable to create something on your own. You have to copy people or duplicate or remake or do something. Someone here is afraid of how to step out of their comfort zone, how to step out of the box, how to not do something like someone else. You know what I'm saying? Someone here is afraid to spin that wheel, is afraid of what it will land on if they do decide to give it a whirl. Someone here is afraid to trust themselves, and so, like I said, they would rather just copy somebody, duplicate something, pretend to be this person or that person, or take this person's work or this person's idea. But again, this person is very young, so they don't know any better. This person doesn't know any better. They really don't have any skills developed. 5 of Cups again. So what this person does is they worry about the few ideas that they may have done that they don't really like, or they're very self-conscious about. And they would rather just, oh, let me just do this because everybody liked that. So that's my, comfort zone. I'll just not do that again. I'm not going to do that again because it didn't work. It didn't work. Someone here may have anxiety about creating, or, if I'm getting like they'll do whatever it takes to get further than other people. And that's even, taking other people's ideas or creations. Can we clarify the strength, please? Four of Swords. Respite Chamber. And the High Priestess again. Someone here is fighting with their intuition. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Someone here is fighting with their intuition. Someone here is actually like afraid of what their mind is capable of coming up with. That fear has led them to just play it safe by just sticking to doing what everybody else does, essentially. Okay? And at the end of the day, like, do you really feel good about the fact that you had to get something from somebody else in order to make something? Like, you feel some type of way about that because, not only are you neglecting your own creations, your own gifts, your own ideas, that's what you're doing. Every time you take from somebody or you decide, you know what, I'm just gonna, again, follow this trend, or I'm gonna follow this person and I'm gonna do something like them. You deny your gifts, you deny your blessings, you deny your opportunity to really listen to yourself and trust yourself to create something of your own. And not only that, you also, you start feeling guilty because now what? You're afraid that other people are going to take your ideas or your work because, you would rather just take other people's work, and so you know how that feels, or what that's like, that it's easy for someone to take somebody else's idea. It's a hassle, okay? Would you rather be the one who's actually copying somebody else and is following in somebody else's like shadow? Or would you rather be the person who has a bunch of people in their shadows? Like, Anyways, extras please for this reading. 55, 22, 11. The letter H. Tame, hair care, grooming. Hairstylist. No fucks, starving, nothing, broke, empty. The color blue. You can start from scratch, you know what I'm saying? If you need some inspiration, all right. The letter I. Itchy, pain in the ass, scratching an itch, scratch your back, lotto, scratch off, allergic reaction, skin crawl. Someone here could have lice, ew, fleas, ticks, bumps. Girl, bye. Someone have pink eye. Someone here may not be eating or is broke. The letter U. Puppy love, puppy eyes, pets, dog food. The T. Loose, Ace of Cups. All right. Let me see here. Yeah, be careful of your animals, like, you know, licking your cups or your bowls. All right. Scorpio, Pluto, design, positive. Someone's Pluto could be in Scorpio. Divorce, lawsuit, restraining order, sued. Like I said, someone here could have something. Okay. Like I said, someone here is pretending to be something that they're not because of all the things that are going wrong. So like I said, if someone here has like sabotaged like some sort of relationship or connection, it's because they're pretending to be something that they're not. Someone here is getting divorced or getting restraining orders because, you know, they're not listening to themselves. They're pretending like they're creating things or manifesting things, but they're manifesting things like other people, or they want what other people have. And so they mimic it. I'm getting someone here who's mimicking. Orange Marines, scars, interested. Someone here may be interested in a Marine or the Marines. Someone here from the Marines could have gotten a divorce or a lawsuit, a restraining order, or got sued. An orange cup, an orange brush, an orange dog. Innovative, different, resourceful, the letter H through R, H-I-J-K, elemental P, Q-R, okay? And the letter U. Someone may have been interested in somebody because of the way they came off, like, oh my God, this person's very different. You know, this, that, and the other. The whole time you realize, oh, this person acts this way because they're pretending to be this person and they're doing things like this person and they're copying this, or like this is giving me like man-made or Frankenstein. That's what that was. That's what it's giving me, is Frankenstein. Someone here putting something together to make it seem like they created it. The Tower, Scorpio again. Like someone here building something off of something false. It's fraudulent. It's a scam. Someone here building all this fraudulent shit, and then it's not meant to be held together because it's not right. It's fake. It's stolen. It's taken from something else. It was never a strong, sturdy foundation. It was rocky from the jump. Okay, so someone here could have copied somebody's logo, copied somebody's image. Let me see, what? Like I said, somebody's work got copied here. Can we clarify the Three of Pentacles? Is this a hairstyle? Is this a drink? What is this? someone definitely going to jail. Okay, with that lawsuit. Someone here could have tried to ban somebody. Like I said, someone here kept doing it over and over and over and over again. And then they got caught up. Someone here was copying something over and over and over, just copying. The Hierophant, Taurus in the house. Someone here was definitely committed to copying somebody. This could be like a spiritualist. Like I said, you could do readings. And someone here is like, oh, what did they say today? Okay, I'm going to do a reading just like them. And then, you know, because some people watch that, or people are, you know, that's what they're talking about. So let me do a reading off of that. And it's just like, eventually they're going to come across this other person's channel, because it's going to mimic, it's going to be the same thing. The algorithm is going to pick up, oh, this is the same as this. Oh, maybe you'd like this. And you're going to be like, hold up, wait a minute. This is kind of similar to this. This is, you know, like, what's going on here? These kind of resonate or match, or like I said, there's something is alike about these two things. And then you get caught up, and then your whole, the tower that you built, this fake ass tower, comes crumbling down, because now you're like, oh, that's not even the originator. I remember having this reading a while ago, but yeah, someone here pretending to be something that they're not. Mari. Yeah, so you got to be careful, because I'm telling you, if you're going with somebody's design, or you're trying to call it as your own, or you're, you know, using like I said, like copyright infringement. I've been telling motherfuckers, like, it's real out there. You may be like, oh no, like, they're not gonna get me, I'm too small, or, you know, but you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep, you know, you get so big that eventually they're gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, you're making how much off of my idea? Stripped. No more. You can't do that. Like, you know, so that's why you know, you got to create your own. You got to start from scratch and actually build something based off of what your intuition is telling you, versus you trying to sit here and follow the crowd. You know, you feel better about yourself knowing that you like created something from scratch, and you can call it your own. There's a lot more gratification when it comes to doing that. You know, you don't have to sit here and like have this fear in the back of your mind telling you, like, you know, that's wrong. You know, that's, you know, people are going to find out. Eventually you're going to get caught up. And sure enough, you get caught up. You get sued. You get a lawsuit. You get a restraining order. You get blocked, because people start picking up, you know, what 2 and 2 is. Like, wait a minute, something's going on here. And then you start seeing a pattern. And you're like, oh, so that's why you're blowing up, or that's why you're so big, or that's why this is happening, because you've been using other people's ingredients for your batter. This batter is really everybody else's combined to make this. This isn't authentic. It's not authentic. This didn't come from like you listening to your intuition and trusting the process about manifesting something that you had in your own mind. This is you manifesting other people's manifestations, you know? Anyways, like I said, the signs I hear were Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. The letter I, the letter U, the letter H through R, Scorpio, May, October, January, February, August, Leo, March, July, January. All right, yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Let it go. Let go. All right, let it go. Someone here, like I said, is still holding on to a situation, or still focusing on how they either fucked somebody over, or they took away somebody's creation by calling it their own, or trying to, again, like, I'm gonna take yours and I'm gonna take yours and I'm gonna take yours and I'm gonna get to the finish line with everybody's stuff. And it's just like, if only you knew by the time you get to that finish line with everybody's stuff, when you get to the finish line, people are gonna be like, oh, where'd you get that? Because I don't remember you having that at the beginning of the race. Now all of a sudden you have everything at the end of the race? Something's not right. That don't add up. You're a cheater, okay? So like I said, if you want to keep playing these little games, you're going to keep winning these stupid little prizes. So anyways, that has been the general reading. If it resonated, great. I'm glad I could help you out with the circumstance, situation, experience, whether it already happened, is happening right now, or will happen soon. And yeah, if it didn't resonate, if you're like, I mean, I'm not creating anything, and I don't think anybody's copying me or taking my ideas. You know, it is what it is. And then I appreciate you watching this video, okay? Thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, sharing, viewing, commenting, listening, donating, voting, all of that great stuff. Appreciate you. Again, I have more videos on my Patreon if you're interested. And yeah, I will see y'all next time for another reading.